There are rumors that this new Dogecoin miner has the same efficiency as this. What is going on, miners, and welcome back to the channel. Well, the team over at Goldshell sent us over the mini Doge 3, coming in at 700 mega hash and only 400 watts. And theoretically, that means that this home miner has the same efficiency as a professional miner like the Bitmain Antminer L7, which has been the king of Dogecoin mining for several years now. All right, so the Bitmain Antminer L7, this thing has been the king of Dogecoin and script mining for a number of years now, coming out in November of 2021. And this absolutely is not a traditional home miner. This is more a professional grade miner, and it absolutely has standed the test of time over the last several years. Even today, several years later, in May of 2024, it still makes over $10 a day at a 10-cent kilowatt electric price point. However, it's a professional miner. It's made from mining farms. The heat that it puts out, you can't really run as a home miner. It's got massive high CFM fans on it that make it so loud to run at home. And finally, the amount of electric that it uses is a lot, using over 3,500 watts at the wall, which makes it not something that you would traditionally run at home. Now on the flip side here, I have the Goldshell Mini Doge 2 for comparison here. This one does have a decal on the side of it that did come with a limited run of these units, and this one is almost silent. It runs at 400 watts. It doesn't use, as I said, a lot of electric. It barely puts out that much heat, as you can imagine. Now, granted, it's not making $10 a day. It's actually making almost about 10 cents a day, a little bit more based off your electric rate there. But that is a massive difference between a professional, very expensive miner, several $1,000s, and something like a Goldshell mini box miner. All right, let's dive in. I want to give a quick warning and a quick heads up that the numbers that we discussed today, the metrics, the profitability, may not be exactly the same for you at the time of you watching or purchasing this miner. So please do your research and be careful. Today's video is sponsored by the team over at ASICmarketplace.com. With crypto mining hardware prices dropping, it's critical to find an online store you can trust with your ASIC purchases. The team at ASICmarketplace.com has you covered with some of the most competitive pricing on the market. No matter what brand you're looking for, ASIC Marketplace has it. To name just a few: Bitmain, Goldshell, WhatsMiner, IB-Link, iPolo, Jazzminer, and many more. There are no surprises with ASIC Marketplace. The price listed on their website includes shipping. Imagine that. Finally, ASIC Marketplace takes the buying experience to the next level by accepting cryptocurrency as payment directly on their store. Go check out ASIC Marketplace today via the link in this video's description down below, as well as save $110 at checkout with discount code 𝐷HobbyistMiner. All right, let's get our Goldshell Mini Doge 3 unboxed. Once again, I want to give a huge shout out to the team over at Goldshell for sending this over to us for an honest review. Pretty typical Goldshell box, nothing too fancy smancy about it. Opening it up here, we do have our Goldie card that we get with each Goldshell, with a few QR codes in here that you can scan for some instruction and details. So I'm thrilled to see that this one does come with the wireless antenna. The original Mini Doge 3, it was the 650 mega hash model, did not. It was just Ethernet. So I'm thrilled to see that this is wireless, because I do like putting a lot of these Goldshell miners throughout my house during the winter time to help heat things up. So taking a closer look at this model, we do have the Mini Doge 3 label straight on top here. A little hard to see with that glare, so let's go ahead and manipulate that a little bit. So on the front of the model, we don't see anything outstanding or different that we wouldn't expect. A lot of these new Mini Doge 2s and 3s, the whole kind of box 2 models that we've seen over the last 2 years, have kept the same chassis, the same look, same double 6 pins with our indicator lights on the front, an IP report button, and Ethernet there. Flipping it around, no decals, no engravings, nothing like that. The back side, you can see both of our heat sinks in there as well, and here is the wireless dongle connection. So let me get that installed, because if I don't do this, I will lose this. So I absolutely do not want to do that. So we got that on there, will not lose it. So what's our next step? So let's go over how we want to power this thing. Okay, so before we get too far ahead of ourselves here, let's discuss how to power our Goldshell Mini Doge 3. This process is the same for all Goldshell miners, so this will work regardless. So we're taking a C13 plug that normally gets plugged into a wall outlet. We're going to be plugging it into an HP server power supply, which is what you guys see here. You can find these on Amazon or Parallel Miners. I'll put links to everything down below. And we're going to interface it with this breakout board. So we'll go ahead and plug this in here, and that will go ahead and power the breakout board, which has a variety of these 6-pin connectors, which is just like what we reviewed on the front of the Goldshell. Next step is we are going to be using the Veteran Miner cables. If you guys have not seen these before, these are fantastic cables, custom made in the United States. All of them are tested before sent out. I know the guys personally over there. Go check it out. The Veteran Miner, I'll leave links directly down below. So we're going to go ahead and plug this directly into our breakout board. No rhyme or reason to exactly where they're going to go. And then we're going to plug this directly into our miner. And there's one, and there's two. And then breakout boards have this little power button on them. We're going to press that button. And now, as you guys can see on the front, we have power to our Goldshell miner. All right, so let's take a closer look at how the Goldshell Mini Doge 3 actually performs. So Goldshell on their site has their spec sheet saying at normal mode, it performs at 700 megahash at 400 watts. And at low power mode, 550 megahash at only 260 watts. So I did testing on this unit, and let's go ahead and take a closer look. So taking a look at the Mini Doge 3 here, on low power mode, it did 557, so 7 megahash higher, fantastic. And watts at the wall, 280, so about 20 watts more than advertised. For normal mode, we're at 708, so 8 megahash higher, and the watts are 456 watts at the wall. So this unit is performing at the hash rate level that is advertised, but is using more watts than what is listed on Goldshell's site. Now, when we take a look at this unit and compare it to the L7, which is more that pro model, which is what I would expect at an enterprise level at mining farms and such, not necessarily at home for home crypto miners. That unit has a low power mode running at 6.4 gigahash at 2,291 watts. And at normal mode, this unit is 9.3 gigahash at 3,500 watts. Really why this thing is called a professional miner. When we look at the efficiency with the watts to hash rate ratio, you can see that some of the larger miners and pro miners are still significantly more efficient than this home miner, but they are very, very close, especially when you're talking about 0.12 level of efficiency is quite very, very close between these two miners. It's the closest we've seen out of any of the Mini Doge miners that have come out from Goldshell. Jumping over to Goldshell's website, they do list this unit from a $10 difference from $749 to $759. However, this unit is sold out directly coming from Goldshell. Taking a closer look here at other resellers like ASIC Marketplace, they actually do not have this miner listed on their site. Quick correction, since recording this video, ASICmarketplace.com has not only added the Goldshell Mini Doge 3 700 megahash unit, but they sell it with a power supply for $739. All right, back to the video. Jumping over to Coin Mining Central, they have it listed for $1,080.43, but this is an older model, the 650 megahash model. So I think this listing is actually outdated, and I don't even know if they carry this brand new model, which is the 700 megahash model versus the 650. Yes, you heard that right. Goldshell came out with a 650 megahash model of the Mini Doge 3. So This current one is kind of like a revision 2, you could say. Jumping over to another reseller out there that I trust and use, MineShop, they have it listed for $813. And finally, Crypto Miner Bros, they have it listed and in stock for $749. So taking a look and talking about profitability, because I know that's what's on everyone's mind, especially right now in the current state of the market. So putting in 708 mega hash, 456 watts at a 10-cent kilowatt hour electric rate, this unit makes about $1.32 per day before electric is taken out. Taking out just over $1 in electric only puts this unit just over 20 cents in profit per day. So the Goldshell Mini Doge 3, is it going to make you rich? No, absolutely not. Is this a great home miner to get started, to dip your toes into crypto mining from home, learn about pools, learn about wallets and payouts, and mining overall as a home crypto miner? Yes, I think it is great for that. The price point is not through the roof. It doesn't even break $1,000. I think we saw Crypto Miner Bros coming in at $749, which seemed like the best price and in stock currently. Based off the information that you heard in this video, I'd recommend that you guys do your own research, because based off the time that you watch this, if it's a week, a month, a year from now, the landscape and the profitability will be absolutely different. I'll leave links to everything that we talked about directly down below. Thank you very much to Goldshell for sending over the new Goldshell Mini Doge 3 700 mega hash unit for review today. What's up, guys? Sorry to interrupt your video, but want to keep you in the know. So are you new at mining, or you're just looking to step into it? You're not sure what hardware you want to buy, you're not sure what build you want to do, need some help? Maybe you're building your first mining rig and you literally need help step by step installing 𝐻𝐸𝐽. Maybe you're so far away from mining, but you're looking at it and you just need somebody to bounce some ideas off of. Well, I offer one-on-one calls with the community, and I've done boatloads, some really cool ones. I've helped people set up ASIC miners in the Dominican Republic. I've helped someone troubleshoot their very first GPU mining rig. I've chatted with a guy looking to open up a farm and just wanted a sounding board. I've helped someone else build and set up and configure their brand new 𝐋𝐸𝐴 miners. Well, I'm here to help, and I'd love to work with you. If you guys need one-on-one help, I offer it, and I love doing it. So there's a link directly down below to thehobbyistminer.io. Go over there and schedule some time with me. All right, back to the video.